Osio and Heidi Hose. I'm here to do a complete lunatic rant right now. So this morning I had to do a favor for Ali. One of his employees is here from Bangladesh. He had to go to Snohomish, bring him here, and then I had to get up at 6 this morning after only sleeping for about 3 hours to take him to Portland, where he had to go to Homeland Security ICE. Things started out okay. Blah, blah, blah. And we'll start with my goddamn phone. I need to get another phone. I will never get another Google product as long as I live. For some reason, the back is popping off of it, and it holds a charge for maybe 2 hours. I had it plugged into the charger. I find out once I'm getting into Oregon that my charger isn't working, and there's nothing I can do to make it work, and my battery's almost dead. So I've got I'm following the GPS, and the really weird thing about Google GPS is it tells you when someone has reported a speed trap ahead. I thought that was the funniest damn thing I'd heard. All of a sudden, my GPS says, reported speed trap ahead. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm doing like 72 in a 70 mile per hour zone, so I don't think I'm in too much trouble here. Get into like Portland, crossing the Columbia River into Portland, and traffic has slowed to almost a dead stop. My phone is dying. They thought his appointment was at for 2 o'clock. I had looked at his paperwork, and it's like, you need to be there between 9 and 11 a.m. I'm like, oh crap, we're gonna just barely shave in under the line. And I had put a Bengali language translator on a language translator, but Bengali is in there. And Ali was really impressed because it does really good translations. And so I need my translator because unfortunately this guy speaks almost no English and I speak no Bengali. So my first rant is the United States motherfucking dumbass fucking government. Oh, God. I'm following the GPS, takes me onto the street and says, now do a U-turn and go back the other way, basically. I'm like, what is this street configuration to begin with? So I get turned around. I'm freaking out because my battery is just ready to go. It says, at such and such street, take a right. So I take a right and my phone died. I can't see the address. I don't have it written down. And it's not technically on the street that they said it was. So I'm driving around and nobody in the fucking area knows where Homeland Security ICE is. Really? You live in this fucking neighborhood practically next to the damn building and you don't fucking know where it is. It's as bad as being in Olympia. People that have lived there their entire lives, you could ask them where the Starbucks is that's right next to them, and they'll tell you they don't know. Lay off the weed and shrooms, Portland. The motto is keep Portland weird, but apparently the citizens are interpreting weird as incredibly fucking stupid. So finally I find somebody who knows where the building is, points it out, and says it's all boarded up. What the fuck? The thing is, it's like practically right on the corner where my battery died. Get turned around. There is no traffic in this neighborhood. None. But there are traffic lights, and you have to sit there and sit there and sit there waiting for the goddamn thing to turn. I get turned, find the building, pull in. What the fuck kind of government building doesn't have a parking lot. Oh, it's street parking. You have to find parking on the street. Meanwhile, all the residents and stuff and the people going to the coffee shops have all the parking. And what the fuck is kitty parking? It's Kitty. Their parking kiosks are pink. Pussy pink. Which tells me that Portlandians are just a bunch of cunts. So finally get parked. Go to pay for parking. And it's this long, drawn-out thing, and you have to put in your license plate number. And are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. We finally get that taken care of. Get to the ice building. And then, oh, well, you just go in those doors there, blah, blah, blah. So I've got my ID out. Go in, empty out your pockets, put everything through, blah, 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 including our phones and everything. And I'm hoping my phone just blows up in the machine. I'm ready to fucking kill somebody. It's 95 degrees, and I'm just not having it. No phone, can't use the translator. What the fuck am I going to do? Is there somewhere I can charge my phone? Oh, I don't know. You have to ask upstairs. We go upstairs to the ice building. I asked them, and I said, he does not speak English. I need the translator on my phone. He only speaks Bengali. I don't know. Can't do it. Well, there's some outlets there. I'm like, no, I need a USB plug. I had a car charger. The USB plug goes in there. Hello? Nope, couldn't help me. The government can't even fucking manage to charge a cell phone. And then they start asking him questions, and I'm like, he does not speak English. He speaks Bengali. And they're getting really tense with me, and I'm like, do you have a Bengali interpreter? And he goes off in the back and fucks around for who knows how long. I'm just, oh God, I am so fed up. Finally, they do some paperwork, blah, 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 and they're asking him again in English, is this your phone number? Is this your address? Do you have your passport with you? And he had a photocopy of his passport, but not the actual passport. And they're like, oh, okay, wait a minute. Goes off and fucks around some more. Finally get out of there. He goes to use the bathroom. It's locked. I said, is there a key to the bathroom? He says, oh, the bathrooms are down on the first floor. So you have bathrooms there, and you can't even be fucking bothered to put some signs on them and say, these are not open to the public. Use the bathrooms on the first floor. Really, this is the United States government. I'm ready to sell my house and move to communist China at this point. And again, at no point in any of this, in a federal building, did anyone even bother to check my ID. I just, oh God. So I need to find a place to charge my phone, because I still need my GPS to get out of this clusterfuck area that I'm in. Go to a coffee shop. In Seattle, there's a coffee shop, 3 per block at least, and they have chargers for everything. Nope, not in Portland. We don't charge our cell phones. We just throw them away and get new ones. I don't know what the fucking problem is. So I have no idea how the fuck to get out of there. So I just start driving. I'm pissed off. I just start driving. Get lost as fuck. The goddamn streets are so fucking narrow. There's only room for one car to go one direction, but they're 2-way streets. Go figure that one. So, I go to one store because I needed to pick up a few things, and nothing. Not much there. He needed a bathroom. Couldn't use the bathroom there. I don't know where he went. I don't know if he went in the bushes or what, but fuck that noise. What the fuck, Portland? Fuck you. Try to get out of there. End up going over like the St. John Bridge. Trying to get turned around. The signage is all fucked up. It doesn't give you any real good clues. I know I need to get him some lunch at some point. I finally found a different charger in the bottom of my bag, my computer bag. in a hidden place that I forgot I'd put it, and then I thought, did I take that out? Maybe I didn't. Hopefully it's there. Will not charge my cell phone for fuck shit. Half an hour later, it's got 6%. So I'm driving around getting lost all over fucking Portland. Finally have just enough juice on my phone to get onto I-5 North. There's an area of Portland right near the beach called Jansen Beach. I pull in there because there's like some fast food places, So, okay, he likes spicy food. Let's go to Taco Bell. We go to walk in. The fucking door is locked. The lobby is locked. It's drive-through only. Are you fucking kidding me? And again, no sign on the motherfucking door. The homeless guy sitting there had to tell me. So we get back in. We go over to Burger King. And yes, if a certain someone is listening, they're getting a 1-star review. They had 3 people working. They had the lobby open. They had a busy drive-thru, and they had 3 slow as fuck people working. The dumb cunt working the counter. It took a good 10 minutes before I saw her even take an order, and there were 3 of us standing there at the time. She put up someone's order and called out the number, barely above a whisper. The guy finally figured it out, stomped up and said, you cannot be heard out here on the floor. And she just looks at him like, yeah, so what? So I ordered him this spicy chicken sandwich meal, blah, 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 with a Coke. And I said, I'll have a medium fry and a medium Diet Coke. I pay for it. It's only $10 or something. I'm like, oh, good deal. Okay, whatever. She only gives me 1 cup. And I said, where's the cup for my Coke? And she looks at me, kind of shrugs her shoulders like, whatever. Hands me another cup. So sure enough, our order finally comes up. And it sits there because I didn't hear her call the number. And I'm sitting closer than the other guy was. So I go and get it. No fries for me. I look at the receipt, and what do you know? There's the meal on there. My soda isn't on there, so apparently I got a free stupid soda that I really didn't want. And no fries for me. Really, you dumb bitch. So I have to pee. I go to the ladies' room. Oh, great. It's one with a little code on the knob. Try to get that dumb cunt's attention to get the bathroom code. Finally, this dude had to tell me. I go back. Code doesn't work. Somebody else, the person in the back, had to tell me, oh, it's that number and then the pound key. Well, wonderful, lovely, yada, yada, yada. Go in there. There's no ventilation in this bathroom. It is hot. It is humid. I'm just like, I'm turning into a serial killer. Today is the day. It's my first day. All of Portland must die. And these people that just take their time walking across the street when you're, waiting for them at a light or whatever, Jesus Christ. And the slow driving. Oh my God. It's 30 miles per hour. You're doing 20. Get the fuck out of the way. Make your mind up. Which lane do you want? It's just ridiculousness. And then, so finally, I'm like, okay, if I don't get out of Oregon, I'm going to murder people. And I've still got all this shopping that Ollie asked me to do on my way back. So I put in something in Vancouver, found something close to I-5, got up there, not a problem. Holy fuck. And I'm like, but there are vestiges that have bled into Vancouver. So you're still getting some really stupid people. And finally we get up to up by Chehalis, and I remembered, oh yeah, I wanted to find a watermelon. Go to the Walmart. It's the middle of summer. No fucking watermelons. I asked the one guy in the produce, and he's like, oh, gee, well, I don't know. I didn't see any today. All my Bambis are in the yard. I have got to clean my camera lens because my Bambis are all blurry. The mama has been in the yard. She brought one of her little spotty babies. I think she only had one this year. Anyway, I asked another guy in produce because I looked around, couldn't find one. And, oh, the other guy tells me, no, we don't have anywhere out. If you work here and you work in produce, shouldn't you know that you are out of something that is as big as a watermelon? Really? And there was a grocery outlet over nearby, so I went over there. Sure enough, they had watermelons. Bought two of them, one for me, one for Ali. And I bought some cheese and some other stuff. And finally, on the way home, and get behind some dumb bitch doing 15 under the speed limit. I'm just like, okay, I'm going to have to run her over. I'm going to have to just run her off the road and then pull over, drag her out of the car, beat her senseless, rip a tire off the car, and then finish beating her to death. So finally got home, and going through Olympia wasn't too painful, but you get into Aberdeen. I mean, I thought people in Aberdeen were stupid. Nope. Portland beats Aberdeen, believe it or not. I'm pretty sure they put stupid pills in the water in Aberdeen, and I'm pretty sure they were putting it in the entire reservoir, the Columbia River, everything in Portland. And then I get back, and it's like, oh, did you get my message? I didn't get anybody's messages today. My phone was dead. Not only that, I wouldn't be able to get them while I was driving anyway. I was in fairly heavy traffic. I'm not touching my phone. And so 4+ hour drive home with my phone in the car, hooked to the car charger, and I still only had 45% charge. So yeah, I need to get a new phone. I need to learn nuclear thermodynamics, build a nuclear bomb, and blow the entire state of Oregon off the map, if not just Portland. So get back to the store, and they need this and they need that. So I'm sent off running in different directions, doing this and doing that, and blah, 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 blah. I don't work there. I don't work there. I just help Ali because he's my friend. But now I've got all of his employees sending me in 1,800 different directions. How did this happen? Anyway, I'm going to go have a nap because I tried to talk to Ali, and it turns out he'd gone to the other store. The fuck? And I'd gotten him a watermelon, so it's sitting in his walk-in cooler, so that's my rant for today. I am incredibly homicidal at this point, and I really hate you, Portland. Fuck you, Portland. Fuck you, Portland, and every fucking cunt that lives there. You're all a bunch of fucking idiots. Good night.